My friends, MD Vegan! Yeah, I want to say ice cream day today, and I love ice cream. I made a different recipes again and again these last weeks and months. Since I found this new trick with the nuts to make a nut flour, this time I make cashew nuts into flour. I think I didn't do that before, but I have almonds, I have hazelnuts, and so now it's cashews. And the thing is here, I have to minimize the cashew part here, the nuts part. Cashews have a different flavor than almonds and hazelnuts. Cashews to me are more like a cream, and I want the creaminess of the banana ice cream. It's always banana ice. I want the creaminess most of the time. It's not always, but most of the time. I have one papaya ice cream, also very nice. So I want the creaminess from the banana, a little bit highlight with the cashews, with the nuts in general. But with the cashews, it's special. If you take too many cashews for the banana ice cream, it turns into something a little bit gooey, and it seems to be too fat an ice cream, too fatty. It tastes a little bit too heavy. I mean, you can still enjoy it. Yeah. If you like that, take more cashews. Feel free. I tried it last time with this same ice cream, and it was a little bit too much for myself. But that might be up to you. Yeah, you can try. I say half a cup maximum of the cashews is a maximum for maybe 5 or 6 bananas. I'll show you in a moment. First, the cashew nuts meal. And that's the easy part of it. Cashews are even easier to blend to a flour. In a regular blender, this is a high-speed blender. I think it works in every blender. I think so. You see, it's very fast. It's here on the sides, everywhere. This is half a cup, and it's a lot. It's a lot for the ice cream. But I set it aside, so I now put the other ice cream ingredients into the food processor with the S-blade. That's my way to make the best ice cream, blitz ice. You know, kind of eat the ice cream directly from the blender. Takes me about 10 minutes to wash everything and to begin to eat. It's so much fun, yeah, and it's super healthy. You know, eat bananas. It's like a whole meal. Add some nuts. You have it even keeping because there are nuts, and that's a little bit more fat. That makes you keep it a little bit longer before you have to eat again. And cacao powder is even more calorie rich. Yeah, I have here 2 heaping teaspoons of cacao powder for 6 or so. I don't know how many that are here. I definitely need more than 3 cups of these slices, banana slices, frozen banana slices. Always some of them in the freezer to quickly make an ice cream. And now I put the cashews on top. I need here this scraper to get it out of the blender. It's very helpful to have these tools, these kitchen tools, to get everything out of the blender. That's also why I have a blender that's a little larger bottom. Then I can get into the bottom, between the blades and the blender case, the blender container here. With my tool here. Otherwise, when it is narrower at the bottom, the blender, it is not so easy to get everything out of there. So that's one part of the story, how I decided for this blender. There are several blenders that have a large bottom. I recommend that always, especially when you make creams or things like that, where you have to go inside to get it all out. So now I have the nut flour in there, the bananas, and the third ingredient is this cacao powder. All raw food. That means it's super healthy, and it will not make you fat. If you eat an ice cream with nuts, it will not make you fat, because the nuts, the main part of the fat is in the nuts. The nuts have something inside, a nutrient, that makes you burn fat faster. That's one theory why. But they found in large studies that eating raw nuts, it's a different story if the raw nuts are not raw. Yeah? This doesn't work with nuts that have been roasted or so. So many people like roasted nuts, but that makes you fat. But raw nuts do not. You can eat as many raw nuts as you like. And that's why this ice cream here can replace a whole meal. Yeah, make the math. You know, usually a day, an average person eats 2,000 to 2,500 calories a day. The energy is measured in calories. How much burning power, how much firepower has calories, is how much energy is produced when you burn the things. And in the cell, in this body cells, the glucose is burned, and that brings the energy we have. So basically our body is nurtured by this glucose. Everything we produce is transformed into glucose, and the glucose is burned in the cells. There's only one exception, is the heart muscle. Here, yeah, the heart muscle burns also fat. But that's the only muscle. All the other muscles, they only burn glucose. And sugar is the perfect, fruit is the perfect food. And the nuts, they have something in, no, that was with a number of calories. 2,500 calories, 2,000, 2,500. You have 6 bananas, say. One banana has about 100 calories, 600 calories from the nuts. I don't know how much nuts you have, 100, maybe 200 calories with the bananas, the nuts and the cacao powder, another 200 or so. I'm just guessing here. You have almost a third, yeah, about from your whole calorie what you use, what you need in a day. So it's one of the meals if you have 3 meals a day, about. And it's super healthy, it doesn't make you fat. Yeah. So that's why I really enjoy these meals. Of course, the next part of my daily meal would be something green. Yeah, this is nothing green in it here, and I really need the greens every day. So this is not green, but it is super healthy and filling, and of course lots of fun. And the chocolate ice cream here I make here is my second chocolate ice cream. I made one with bananas and cacao powder only. This one is adding cashew nuts. And I repeat again, the cashew nuts shouldn't be too much for my taste, otherwise it tastes too fatty. Let's see what the ice cream says after the processing. Yeah, if you have the bananas very cold, if they are frozen like minus 20 degrees or so Celsius, then it can be that you have to help it turn over, like I do now, just because it's faster. I could proceed here, but helping to turn it over is an easy thing to do and save some time. One more time. Yeah, I prefer to have it a little bit colder. Otherwise, if I process it, all of a sudden the ice cream is melted, and then I can't make these nice bowls anymore. That looks pretty nice now. Oh, it looks very nice. I will taste it quickly to see if I have the right amount of ingredients. Not too many cashews this time. That's very nice. So I will show you what it looks like in a moment. I just cleanse a little bit the blades, get my ice cream ball maker. See, this is a very inexpensive tool. It's so helpful. $2 or $3, and then you have these nice ice cream balls. You don't need that, of course. It's just a fancy thing to have. But I can make these beautiful ice balls, very simple, very easy, just like this. looks like, that looks so funny. Yeah, so beautiful, these ice cream balls. I like it a lot. I had to have this ball maker. One more. That's what I have. Look at this. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful ice cream, right? And it's a whole meal. Or it can also be a midnight snack or so. I noticed when I eat an ice cream at night, it doesn't make my sleep heavy. Yeah, sometimes when I eat it late at night, I feel heavy, and I usually avoid that. But with the fruit or ice cream or so, with this banana ice cream, no problem. I can also do that at night. Okay, hope you enjoy. Try your own variation. Maybe use another nut, whatever you like. Tell me how you feel about it, and more or less nuts or more or less cacao powder, up to you. I'm very happy. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If so, like my video and subscribe. MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and Twitter.